what's going on, fellow YouTubers, subscribers, and fellow transient viewers? Today I'm gonna do a video on a very special gift that I received from a very special lady friend of mine of this BB-8. Yes sir, the BB-8. You guys don't know what the BB-8, I'm sure a lot of people know what the BB-8 is. It's actually off the new Star Wars VII movie that's coming out, and I'm sure if you've seen the trailers, you'll see the actual BB-8 kind of like the R2-D2, but you know, just kind of a different version, I guess. Much well anticipated movie coming up. So, but I just want to say thank you to my special lady friend Janice for getting me this wonderful gift, which I truly love. So, and what I want to do is I want to go ahead and do an unboxing of it and show everybody this great featured product here. And it's, you know, if you haven't seen the movie trailer, you'll see the actual BB-8 on there doing its thing, and also there's a video out there as well showing this product. And so I'd probably recommend going to that site if you haven't done so yet. And I'm looking forward to opening this and taking this for a test run as well. It comes in this nice little wrapped little plastic. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and open this up right here and take a look. As you see, the BB-8. And it comes, you know, it's a great presentation right here. Looks like the opening, I probably have to slice this open, and looks like the top would just come off. So I'll do a closer view of it, like I said, and we'll go from there. Once again, thank you, and please, I hope you enjoyed this video of me opening this bad boy. And without further ado, I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we go. My unboxing of Star Wars VII BB-8, and just to kind of get a view of the box of how it comes into play here. Gives a little looks like a little charging type of little frame here. And then on the back, it kind of talks. The BB-8 is the spherical, loyal astromech droid of the Resistance pilot Poe Dameron, built with advanced trait-wheel, skill-wheel, and hardware. This app enables companion is equipped to explore the Star Wars galaxy by your side. Guide BB-8 with your smartphone. Let it run automatically. Create holographic messages. Complete missions. Install upgrades. More. This is the droid you're looking for. So it looks pretty cool. A little badass little thing right here. Excuse my language. And then it kind of gives you a little breakdown of what it can do here, and has a nice little top to it. Little carry-in. So let's go ahead and break this in right here in the back, and be careful without cutting myself open here. So I'll go ahead and open this up. Has a nice little presentation. It looks like has a little tab here. It just flips open, and this looks like probably little quick install, I guess. And we'll move that aside, and then you have the actual BB-8 right here. It's a nice little presentation. So we'll take this little cover off. Comes off the little cover, and this nice little styrofoam. Yeah, I think this is about styrofoam here. And it shows you, also comes, I believe this is the docking pod for it, which
you can actually charge using this docking pod. And actually has a little USB port right here. And so that's the docking pod right there. So we'll lay this aside right now. And then you got the body, BB-8's body. A little circle, basically. And then, of course, his head, I believe, is magnetic. And I think there's a plastic that needs to come off just like that. So you take that plastic off, and it should be able to magnetize on it. Unless that's a portion where you actually have to... No, it doesn't magnetize on it. Probably has to be charged. So, and here's the head. Sorry about that. And it's got the little antenna thing on it. And there's his little face, I guess you could call it. His little face for it. Right. So let's move this aside, and we'll go ahead and bring the docking pod here. And we'll put this on the docking pod, and it is not magnetized yet, so we'll come back to that. And looks like there's another piece right here that probably has the charging portion on it. Yep, here we go. It's a good presentation here. Like I said, it all comes equipped and has a pretty little box to it, and looks to be a little instruction manual. Yeah, so I'll look at that. And then it comes with the USB cable here. And I believe this goes right in here, like any typical type of USB. And then, of course, looks like the charging portion of it needs to go in there. And it does not look like it comes with one. I believe you have to probably have your own, but it doesn't look like it comes with one. So I'll luckily I'll have a personal one, another personal one, which I can probably hook up to it. But give me a second, and I'll find an additional one for that. So I found I had an additional charging portion part of this, which actually goes into this, and I'll go ahead and I have a charging area back there. I believe I have another area where you can charge at, and I got my little kitty back here and trying to play with it. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and plug it in, and there it goes. It just kind of lights up, and nope, doesn't start out. So what I'll do is I'll look at the instruction manual real quick and see how it actually charges up. But okay, so here we go. Basically what you got to do is you got to find the location where the head magnetizes to the body, and there's only one location, and it'll pretty much, you can pretty much feel the magnetation. And there he goes. And as you see, it just kind of moves around, and then you just kind of put it in the docking pot here, and he starts just kind of doing his thing, lights up. Pretty awesome though. There's on the happen to be like a quick install or what have you, there's a little manual that kind of gives you the website where you need to go to be able to install the application for it on your telephone. Oh, I'm sorry, telephone. More like your mobile phone or cell phone, what have you. So I'll kind of get to doing that and see if we can go ahead and get him moving, because I believe it requires the application to be able to control him, get him to do what you need him to do, and just kind of move around. But looks like right now he seems to be looking at his surroundings. I don't know if he's initializing himself or just kind of hanging out there. But as you see, it's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and cut this. That way I can kind of figure out, based off the application, you know, what other things he can do, how much longer he needs to actually power up for, and what have you. But and then I'll probably take him for a little spin on the ground and see if my little cats have a field day with him. Okay. All right. So let me sign off right here, right now, and then I'll come back. Alright, so here we go. As you saw, I went through the process of the firmware being updated and what have you. And now it's actually, the app is telling me the blinking blue light moving around BB-8 is his aim light. Use the aim control to rotate BB-8 aims right, left, and right. Okay. As you see, I'm starting to actually control him right now. Oh, don't want him to get off the table. Uh-oh. So, let me actually put this on the floor. Okay, as you see, I got him on the floor right now, so I'll try to control him. See if I can get the hang of this. It says move the blinking blue aim light till you point towards you. So you kind of got to control this until the blue light. There we go. Move the joystick drive to drive it. Yep, and then it's starting to move now. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. There we go. Now, here we go. And now it's starting to... And you can pretty much turn it where you need to turn it. and basically and just drive him where he needs to go. And then I think as long as you keep your finger on the actual pad here, and it should be able to kind of direct him to where you need to go. And there it goes. And it takes a little bit of time, I guess, to kind of get used to the controls and controlling him. But for the most part, it looks like Ivy's having a good time with him, so that's really all that counts. And I think it's fun to be able to try to just kind of move him around like a little remote control or so, and just kind of have him just go around and do what he has to do, which is pretty cool. And so there's also a patrol setting where he pretty much does what you he does things on his own, basically. So let's see if I can go ahead and put that on there, and we can go ahead and have him control himself. That's more of a, that's me controlling him, actually. Let's see if I can, that was the drive mode. Here's the patrol mode right here. Tap to start patrol, and there he goes on his own. Actually, he's coming down this way, so and it says tap any readout, switch to a different sensor reading. No, we'll keep this on here. And he'll move around, does his own patrol, and looks like Selena's having fun. And he'll stop, I guess, when he hits something, like when Ivy actually stops him or something. He just kind of stops and goes on, and oh, got my feet in there. And there he goes. Ah, damn it. Well, hold on. Alright, so I thought another cool feature that's pretty good on here as well. If you go to the message portion right here, and you can actually see a hologram through the actual display of the phone. This one, I believe, is a recording display, and let me go back here. And so, and you can actually see some of the messages and what have you. You can actually record your own message. Let me see if I can actually tap on this right here. And
the modern incarnation of a classic design, the Incom T-70 X-Wing fighter, is the signature combat craft of the Resistance forces in their fight against the First Order.
I don't know if you can see that. And it kind of does a hologram just through the cell phone itself. And
the modern incarnation
I don't know
of
if
a
you can
classic
see
design,
it.
the Incom T-70 X-Wing fighter is the signature combat craft of the Resistance forces in their fight against the First Order.
And yeah, so that's pretty cool. And you could actually do your own recording on this as well, and kind of do your own. But yeah, so pretty cool feature on that one, I thought. So, and then of course the app has to actually be on in order for the BB-8 to, you know, you can hear it talking and you can have it move around and what have you. But I enjoy it, and my little cats enjoy it as well. But I definitely, you know, it's something good. It takes a little bit to get used to as far as the controls, but like anything else, as long as you can eventually master some of these controls, and it'll eventually start working fairly well for you. But so I think I'll go ahead and take it down a little bit and kind of do a little run through again. But I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks a lot for watching. And I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did making it. And once again, thank you. Don't know what happened there, but okay. Here he goes. And he starts moving. I'll move him just a little bit. Just kind of so you can get the idea. I lost him off camera here. Just bring him back in. Let's see if I can chase my kitty with it. And like anything, it's basically your phone works as the control center for it, and it's a remote control basically, with many different good features on it that they kind of spice it up a bit to kind of give it a more realistic feel to it. And that's it running around. I think I lost him behind there. Let's see if I can get him out. Looks like he's stuck. Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah, it takes a little bit of having to manipulate the controls here and understanding where he goes and what have you. Well, okay, YouTubers, once again, I appreciate you watching. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it, and just kind of seeing how my cats react to it. But thanks for viewing. If you like, subscribe, and by all means, please share.